Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Baylor Bears, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Oregon's offense begins backed up here thanks to that poor return. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. And they did it right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
On the 9th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd down and short. Makes a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the completion made. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And they will trot out the field goal team here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And he knocks that one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. So Baylor's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw. It's Padrino. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Trying to get the throw off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. The Bears come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Coach says, forget the chip shot to tie it. We're going to try to he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find the end zone this time. 1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Send the back in motion. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Empty set now, 5 wide. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That pass is caught. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
1st and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. No shot to bring him down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Rifles this football to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see what they can do here. There's time to run a few plays, perhaps get into field goal range. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looks like he's going to run it. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. Right down the middle.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Dropping back, it's Padrino. Running back has it on a screen now. Powerful running into the secondary. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. See what the call is on first and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he's brought down there. And the Bears will crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. A new set of downs after that completion. And it's caught. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Bears will have first and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He hands it off from the gun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And this big crowd doing, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Here's the punt, high in the air. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Baylor has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Drop Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him, he's sacked.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
And that is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
It's a shotgun run call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Boy, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, man, that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
He's going to hand this off. Running through the tackle. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold, open.
It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. Now they're running on the toss. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. This is a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But we stopped short of the first down. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And there's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. The big fullback's got it here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's that defense shifting again. And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Runs through the defender. He's found some room at the 45. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense moving. That holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. Oh, he's got some space here. And the return will be brought down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.